Okay, we're gonna play Guess That Movie. So I'm gonna describe some movies, and they're gonna be obscure references and maybe some quotes if I know them. Probably a lot of actors. I'm gonna describe, and then you guys gotta guess them, and I'll give you points even for how quick you can get
Points.
it. Yeah. So if you guys can buzz in real quick, I'll give you major points for that. Um,
Are you naming
Take
actors,
you
or are
over
you just
one guess.
describing the actors?
If I might name them, it depends. If I think it'll be really easy to get the movie by naming the actor, then I won't.
Okay.
I'm not gonna make this easy for sure. But anyways, you only get one guess, and then I guess if you both guess it wrong, I'll give you both another guess.
Fair
Okay.
enough. Or you could
Now it's
just,
fair to
or
this
you could just
guy.
not give us another guess and say we lost.
Yeah, I'll just tell you the movie and negative points for both of you. Okay. All right. So movie number one. It's got that girl. She's not like super young, not old. I don't know how old she is. Maybe like 30 now. She was in uh, a lot of movies where she was the attractive girl, and uh, there was like a dip in her career, and she ended up becoming extremely ugly.
Oh my god, I know it.
It was from drugs, and
Oh, okay.
anyways, and then it also has Batman in it, one of them, and I think they're a family. I'm not entirely sure because I haven't seen the movie. I've seen the previews, and it's not. I don't think it's a remake, but it's like a continuation, sort of movie. So that like, there was one, and then they made another, sort of. I don't think it's a remake, but don't quote me on that. According to IMDb, it's terrible, god awful, um, and they end up doing this thing where like you wouldn't expect them to win. You know, like the generic, like, oh no, well I'm a woman, but I can win at boxing or something, a bunch of, against a bunch of men, but that's not actually boxing. But it's like one of those things where like you know it's gonna happen. They're gonna win. And you're like, oh my god, this is so dumb. I could see you doing this, and you're gonna win with that, that terrible person. But they're really good somehow. You know what I mean? Um, and it's got an old car in it.
Oh, Herbie.
Oh, he nailed it from the old car.
Herbie.
Did you?
I was like,
Wait,
Lindsay
Lindsay
Lohan.
Lohan?
I
Is
got,
it Lindsay
I got Lindsay
Lohan?
Lohan.
Lindsay
I
Lohan?
knew who you were talking about. I was like, Lindsay Lohan. And what movie
I,
was
I
Michael
knew
Keaton,
I knew
George
Lindsay
Clooney?
Lohan, and I just waited. At first, I was just gonna say Mean Girls. I was like, that's the only movie I know she's in. But
You said
Herbie.
Batman, and I was like,
Did you know
fuck, I don't-
Herbie?
yeah, I knew
No, I
Herbie.
mean Alex.
Oh god.
No, I would have never
Have you
guessed Herbie.
have you seen the commercials or previews or
I
anything?
remember. No, not recently, but I remember from back in the day. Like I was like, oh, this is gonna be a terrible movie, and it obviously became one.
All right.
I never
Yeah.
First
saw it.
movie on the list was Herbie. All right.
Yeah.
Herbie, so this would just be a horrible game to put up with Herbie. Gosh.
Oh, okay. Next movie. I have actually seen this one.
Oh man.
I don't think it's bad. It's not bad. Um, it's got Harvey Dent in it. I'm not gonna tell
Okay.
you which Harvey Dent. There's a couple. So you know.
Okay.
Um, and he's a hero, of course, as he does. And it's kind of like Armageddon, where like he's got to save the world.
Oh, The Core. Was it right?
Yeah.
I've never even heard of that movie.
Never heard of The Core?
No.
I don't know why. I saw this like pre-Netflix, and it happens to be on Netflix.
Yeah, it's a good movie. It's okay. It's pretty good. I like it.
I've never even heard of it. What
Never
happened?
heard of it.
They have to like dig to the center of the earth to like release the magma or something so it doesn't explode or something like that.
No, the center stops spinning, I
Oh
think.
yeah, the center's not spinning. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, stop spinning
Yeah.
so the Earth
They
is
gotta,
gonna
they gotta
die.
like, they gotta like propulsion it or something. It's a pretty good movie. It's like Armageddon, except on Earth.
Yeah,
With
it's like to the
Murphy
center of the
Death.
Earth instead of space. So you never heard of that one? Okay, well that's a bad start. Another
I'm actually
million,
surprised I got that so fast.
Bay's up to 2 million points, and Vader, you
Whoa,
got that
whoa,
one?
whoa. Herbie, that took a long time to get. It should be like 1.1 million
He
points.
described like Lindsay Lohan for like 45 seconds.
It doesn't matter. You should have
As soon as,
derived that.
he could have
You
just
had a
said
bad
some girl that was on drugs and her career fell
You
apart,
should
and I
think
would have
of
got Lindsay
Herbie.
Lohan.
You shouldn't think of the Parent Trap. You should think of Herbie.
And
Hey,
he said
I told you to
Batman,
do
I was
something
like,
amazing that you wouldn't expect,
he said Batman. I
but
was
you'd
like,
expect
man,
it.
Batman?
Yeah.
I don't know which Batman it was.
I
But-
didn't actually know he was in it until I looked it up, and I was like, oh wow, he's in that. Okay, I don't remember him. Sure, I've only seen the preview.
Which one?
Yep.
Clooney? Or Keaton?
No, Keaton.
Oh, okay. I didn't know he was in that either.
Yeah, no idea. Okay, and then the next one I had in mind, I have not seen, so this is going to be a stretch. Um, okay, so from what I know, it has something to do with like mobs or something, some sort of gang activity. Was that a guess?
No, she was coughing.
Oh, she was coughing. Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
You know what, actually, I'm not going to do that one. That one's going to be too hard.
What was it?
Was it Gangs of New York?
It was Goodfellas?
Dude, that's like my favorite movie.
I've never seen it. I don't really know what it's about.
I would never have gotten that movie. Alex would have definitely gotten that one. Because I've never seen that movie in my life.
Oh my god.
I was looking at it and I was like, yeah, I don't know.
Oh my god.
Yeah, never mind on that one.
Oh, okay. Let's just give another one. So let's have one that I'll like, and let's just skip that one. Let's give the other guy here, Herbie, and crappy movies he watches instead of good ones.
I've never seen Herbie. I just knew it from the car.
I see how this game's rigged. I see how it is. Okay. All right. See how it's rigged.
I'm sorry that I've seen a lot of movies other than Goodfellas.
Alright, this next one. I don't know for sure if you've seen this one, Alex, but I'm going to try it. Okay, so
That's good.
it's about this movie about these two guys who are like best friends. And in the beginning of the movie, they do this thing. Well, not both of them, just one of them actually. He does this thing where he goes about his day, and everything happens in a certain way. And then the next day, something drastic changes, but everything happens almost in the same exact way. It's really weird, but it's like great planning of the movie. I love it, the way that it happens. You know what I mean? And he's really like oblivious to the huge change. But he, gets through it all right without anything happening to him. And his best friend he's a leech, just a terrible person, but they have like the long history of friendship and they stay together. It's also a British film. Okay, I wasn't sure if that was going to give it away. And so they're in, I don't know if it's London, but they're in a highly populated area. And it's kind of like it's a rom-com. Yeah, I would say rom-com. Sure. The main guy who does the thing where he, not the leech, he's the one who is after the woman. Where they're together, and then they kind of have a falling out, and then the whole world changes real quick in that one day, and then he loses her, and he's got to go get her back while dealing with the whole change in the world. And his friend isn't very helpful either. He's just kind of like, whatever, I'm just going to drink all the time and let you think about her, but I don't really want to help you try to get her or anything. But if you want to get her, I guess I'll go with you. And they also live with another guy who is kind of a friend, but not really. They're both not
Shaun of
really
the
into
Dead.
him. Oh, nailed it.
I thought that such a long time ago.
Have you seen
I
that
have
one?
seen that movie.
You have.
Yeah. Oh, not me.
Oh yeah, I love Shaun of the Dead.
Like the way you described it, I kept thinking like the day played over and something changed, and I was like, I don't know what movie this is.
When I think Shaun of the Dead, I was like, I didn't think. You just said the word
I knew who
zombie.
you were talking about because I figured it was like the Simon Pegg and the Nick Frost, and I was like, what movie is this? I was thinking this is The World Ends or whatever because I've never seen it.
But then you
it's
said
like-
British, and I was like,
Fun.
Sherlock Holmes. I don't know why that got in my head. But this can't be it, because this has nothing to do with Sherlock Holmes.
That was a really good way to describe it without like giving it away. I liked it. It was good.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to be very vague, but,
Yeah.
still give you the idea. So, you got your one guess and you don't want to give it up,
Yeah.
so you're not completely sure.
'Cause, I mean, if I had more than one guess, I would have just guessed all their movies.
You would just throw it out
But
there.
I was
Right.
like, I don't
All
know
the
if
five British
I've never
movies
seen
that I know.
The World Ends or whatever, so I was like, I don't know if that's the story. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. I gotcha. Okay. So 3 million points for Bade. I have...
Do these points matter, or is this like, whose line is it anyway?
I don't know. I mean, I guess we can get a season total if we do some more.
Total? We'll have to do different categories then.
Okay. Well, if you guys want to do like a category for the next one, you can be like, do movies that bombed or something
Or,
like that.
yeah.
For the
or
next
other
question?
topic.
No,
Well,
no,
for
no.
the
I meant
next
for
one.
like the next video we did on
Oh.
the next game. Okay. Next one. All right. This movie is it's a comedy. It has a tall guy. He's got some brown hair. He does a lot of comedies. He's usually with another guy. They do like their comedy thing together. Their movies are kind of, funny, but they get really repetitive. I want to say this was like early 2000s movie. I'm guessing. But anyways, they are this guy and his friends are in a bit of a pickle. They end up in a little trouble where they need some money in order to preserve something. And again, like the Herbie, it's kind of ridiculous. Like the Beetle winning NASCAR. The way that they get the money is kind of absurd. But they do win it in the end, and they do preserve it. And the bad guy, he is one of those guys that comes in the movies a lot for like a small role. He'll just come in and he's completely ridiculous. And then, that's it. He's not really there that much. But he does play a somewhat big role in this movie. He directs a lot of movies.
Alright, I'm just going to give my guess. Is it Dodgeball?
Yes. Nailed it.
I was thinking that for a while, and I was like, this is really sounding like Dodgeball.
What are you thinking? You're shaking your head.
No, I wasn't thinking. I didn't know.
What were you thinking?
What were you thinking, Alex?
I didn't have anything in my head, honestly.
Really?
Well, when he said like he's always with someone, first thing I thought was like Adam Sandler and like his group, but then he said tall guy. And I was like,
Oh, I was thinking Will Ferrell at first. I was like,
yeah,
Will Ferrell,
I
alright.
thought Will Ferrell.
Vince Vaughn is like 6'4", isn't he?
Yeah, he's tall too.
Yeah, he's really tall.
Who is?
Vince
Vince
Vaughn?
Vaughn. He's really tall.
Yeah, I didn't think of Vince Vaughn though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was definitely thinking Will Ferrell at first. I was like, all right, Will
Uh-huh.
Ferrell movies. And then he said they
Yeah,
had to do something to win money. I was like, this sounds like dodgeball. And then you said the thing where he comes in and he just plays stupid roles. And I'm like, all right, Ben Stiller, dodgeball, all right.
Yeah, Ben Stiller. I was trying to get Ben Stiller. I was gonna go for his dad, but then I was like, I don't know enough of what his dad is in. I know he's in The King of Queens, but
Oh yeah,
that's about it. I don't know. So you've seen Dodgeball, right?
yeah, a long time ago.
Oh, a long time ago. So you haven't seen it. All right. All right. Hopefully we'll get a movie that you have seen
Well-
recently.
I highly doubt it. I mean, I've probably watched like 3 or 4 movies in the past 3-4 years. So there you go.
Really? You
I
don't
don't
watch
watch a lot of
movies
movies.
ever, huh?
I don't watch a lot of movies.
I don't really either. Okay.
Uh,
The next
it's one
one.
of those movies you don't really need to see though. Like, he basically described the story without saying they play dodgeball.
Well, I needed the dodgeball fact to remember the movie.
So he
I
needs
needed
to
that fact.
give you what the movie is to
You
remember.
needed
All
me
right.
to say the name of the movie in order
'Cause
for
I
you to
haven't
get
seen
the
the
name.
movie in a long time either, but like I knew.
What is this game going up to? Is it like going up to 5 million points or 7 million points, or what are we going? What's the winning?
Well, I mean, it's obviously going to be a landslide victory, no matter what we go to. So,
Yeah,
Until
exactly.
Smith gets tired of me winning.
I mean, probably until I run out of movies to describe, like off the top of my head, and then maybe for the next one
Okay.
do a little bit of a research for. But anyways, for the next one,
Oh, shit. The
it
headphones
has an
on.
actor from Dodgeball. He's not really in Dodgeball, but you see him in Dodgeball. It's a really long movie too, and I think it's like 2.5 hours long. It's ridiculous. Um, it starts off with the main guy who is in Dodgeball, but he's not really in Dodgeball. He starts off as a child. Of course, he loses his dad, like a Batman scenario. And then he's like a good guy. He ends up coming back from it, being a good guy for a while. And then he goes well, he becomes a good guy mostly, I think, because he goes and lives with his uncle. And his uncle is kind of a badass. But you don't really see much of his uncle. His uncle's only in there for a little bit. And then he returns home after he's an adult. And then there's some turmoil in his hometown, and he's got to save it. And he saves it, but he takes it a step farther. Because there is more turmoil than just his town. He's got to like save the whole fucking country. He's just like out of nowhere. He's like, I don't really want to save the town, but you know what? I'll save the town. Saves the town, and then all of a sudden he takes on the whole fucking country. So he's got a quest, and he's got his little, his companions, a couple friends that help him save the country. He gets betrayed a couple times. There's a couple times where he should have died, but he doesn't die, of course, because he is this actor, and this actor just couldn't die like that. So he continues on, and he ends up saving the country, and I don't want to give it away, but the reason for the turmoil in the beginning is actually because of one of his lovers. Okay, no one's jumping on that. All right. His lover ends up dying, and it was actually more of a secret love that no one really knew about. But she ends up dying, and that's kind of what builds up his rage to save the town.
Mm,
He. I was probably gonna give it away, but it is based in the time of swords.
is it Braveheart?
Yes,
Okay.
it
I was
is.
thinking that for a while, but I was like, I don't know if this is Braveheart because this sounds like 50 movies. And then he said the lover thing, and I was like, all right, I think it's Braveheart.
Did you get him being in
Where's Mel
Dodgeball?
Gibson in Dodgeball?
In Dodgeball, the part where the German team is like in the locker room, they have like a picture of him,
Oh,
and they're like, "Der Führer."
oh, right. Yeah. Okay.
Have you seen that one, Alex?
Probably maybe around like 2002.
That's an interesting date to pick that you've seen this movie.
So probably at least 10 years ago or more. So, like I said, I don't remember movies too well. Like I don't. I was lost. I had no idea. No idea.
Wait, was that really Mel Gibson? I thought that was David Hasselhoff.
Oh, maybe it was David Hasselhoff. Okay.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure that was David Hasselhoff as the picture.
There you go. Even harder.
Name a David Hasselhoff movie.
Like
Did-
when I was thinking
That really
Braveheart, I was
throw
like,
you off?
who the fuck is Mel Gibson in that movie?
No, it didn't throw me off at all because remember I don't remember Dodgeball too well. So your little hint at the beginning didn't help me out at all.
That's true. Wouldn't help you out at all. Okay.
I don't know. I mean,
Uh,
I'm gonna be honest. That was a pretty great explanation, especially considering he went like 3 minutes to explain this movie. He should have gotten it.
really? You think you should have got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. When was the last time you saw it?
When was the last time I saw it?
Yeah.
When I was like 10.
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
See,
I've seen clips of that movie a lot, but I haven't seen like the whole movie in a long time.
Okay. Well, I've seen the movie a shit ton. So it was on Netflix for a while. So I watched it a whole
Like
bunch.
when he was saying that he saved his town and then he wanted to save his country, I was like, sounds Bravehearty.
Okay. Well
Whatever. Next one.
done. Okay. The next one is about this guy. He's more of a kid, actually. Yeah, he's a kid, and he's like
Are you
a
talking like like a young kid or like a teenager?
probably a teenager.
Okay.
He has a pet. He is like a street rat, I guess.
Aladdin.
Wow, this guy.
I mean, they called him Street Rat the entire movie, so.
Do they really?
Yeah.
Honestly, I
yeah.
haven't seen that movie in so long that I was like, I hope he gets this one quick because I don't have much of a description.
Yeah, they call him Street
Wow.
Rat the entire
I would
movie.
have probably gotten that because I just saw that maybe one movie I have seen recently, maybe within the last year.
There you go. I just gave you a freebie and you didn't get it.
You gave me 2 words. I'm sorry. Street Rat just doesn't do it for me.
I'm sorry, how do you not get Street Rat from Aladdin? They do a song about it, I think.
I'm sorry, but if he would have said Street Rat, I would not have gotten it.
No.
There's no way I
It said
would.
like Magic Carpet or Genie or anything. I was like, oh,
That gives
that's
away the
Aladdin.
entire movie.
It's too easy. That's why I said Street Rat, but I didn't realize there was a song about it.
Street Rat is like a key word they call him. That's why the
I'm
first
sorry.
thing they say when he steals the
I'm
bread is
sorry.
they're like,
If I,
Street Rat.
when I hear the word Street Rat, I don't think of Aladdin. I'm sorry.
What do you think?
It doesn't come to my head. Like Street Rat and Aladdin just don't. They don't relate in my head at least. They don't go hand in hand.
Not connecting those dots.
I'm pretty sure
No.
the word Street Rat came from Aladdin.
Really? You think
I
they
don't
made
know
it
where
up
to
in that
put the word.
movie?
It wouldn't surprise me. They call him a lot, or they call him that a lot in that movie.
Okay. Well, he bids at like 10 million. Alex is at 0. He
should get-
he had a
should get
chance in the
negative.
movie he
Right.
saw. He
Pretty
saw a
slim.
movie. Saw a movie. Okay, so the next one, I actually really like this one.
Ooh. All right.
I don't know how many movies you know that I like a lot. Um,
Not many.
yeah, it's one of them. Okay, so the main guy, he's kind of weird. I mean, in real life, he's not that weird. In the movie, he's just a normal guy. Um, but in real life, supposedly I heard this. I don't know if it's true, but he used to wear shoes with duct tape on them. I don't know. He's
Hey,
got
that
ma-
doesn't help me at all describing
Yeah.
this, guys.
He's got
Oh,
millions
I
of
mean,
dollars. He
Street
wears
Rat
that.
did, but shoes and duct tape don't. Alright. Keep going.
I'm sorry. I've seen Aladdin a lot, and they call him that a lot. I don't know this actor because I obviously don't know his life story.
Okay. Anyways, this movie's probably I think it's from the 90s. Yeah, I'm gonna say 90s. And it has 3 bad guys, actually. Like 3 main bad guys. They wear suits. The main guy actually is he's kind of minding his own business at the beginning.
Men in Black.
No.
No!
You were saying the bad
guy-
guys wear suits.
The bad guys wear the suits. Not the good guys.
All right.
Oh.
So
I
now that
heard
you're
suits, and I get my first guess of the game.
and I said 3 bad guys too. I wasn't saying 2 guys in suits. But anyway.
Well, Alright, I'm out of this one.
So you have a guess or you want me to keep going?
Keep going.
Keep going? No, got it, huh? Okay. So he's minding his own business, kind of. I mean, he's just a regular guy. And then he kind of gets sucked in.
All right. I'm just gonna make a guess. The Matrix.
Yeah.
Okay.
Men in Black. Damn it. That would have been a good one to do.
I knew you liked the Matrix, so I was like, I kind of thought of that. I was like, Matrix.
I heard suits. And I thought Men in Black, so I went with it. Just like Street Rat, you know? Sometimes it's better to go with your gut feeling.
Oh. Okay, well, let me try to think of a movie that Alex would know.
Do a sports movie. I don't know many of those.
Ooh,
I don't either.
sports movie?
I
Oh, you
watch
don't know sports movies either?
No. Really, very few movies I would probably know, to be honest.
How about if I give you guys movies?
Okay. I mean, you can give us both movies because we're awful. We could try that.
It might be a little bit more fair. Let me think of a movie. All right, I got one. Okay, so this movie is somewhat recent. It's definitely 2000s-ish, maybe 2008, maybe. The main actor is a guy that is popular, but he's really short
Wait,
in real life,
is
but
he
he
hot?
never. What?
Is he hot?
Yeah,
He was at one time. He's been around for a while.
Okay.
He plays in a lot of like action movies.
Okay.
So this movie's about a guy that goes, or he's in the military, and he goes to a place that isn't friendly towards him, and they kind of take him in, and he learns to appreciate them. It's set in like old times, kind of. There were guns, but they weren't like, it's kind of like musket kind of guns. There is a guy, the other main guy in the movie is in a lot of Christopher Nolan movies. He's in at least 2 that I can think of off the top of my head. He's in one of his more popular ones. The other guy is not white. There have been a couple other movies that have the similar plot. I don't know how much I can describe of this movie without giving it
I don't have
away.
anything either. Like, I don't. Yeah.
They take it
Yeah.
and treat them as their
All right,
own.
all right,
I
hold
don't
on.
know.
Okay, so it's set in an Asian country.
Oh, The Last Samurai?
Yeah, there you go.
Yes!
I was
Never
like,
gotten that.
I don't know how I can describe this any other way.
Wait, who's the
seen that
other
movie?
guy?
The Japanese guy, he's the guy that was in Inception. The Japanese
well,
guy.
I've never seen all of that movie. I've only seen
Oh,
parts of
he was
it.
also in the first Batman.
Oh, okay. Have you seen that movie?
No, never seen even a little bit of it.
But do you know about it?
No, I know nothing about
Alright,
The Last
I'll
Samurai.
I'll give you a more
Wow,
popular one that I know you've both seen.
Okay. Oh, you know we've both seen. All right.
Okay, so it's a comedy.
Are you sure? I mean, oh God, I haven't seen it.
If you haven't seen this movie, I don't know. You should watch
Oh.
it.
I got one in my head already.
Okay, it's a comedy. The main actor, he was in some 90s movies, like comedies. He's not really in much anymore. I mean, he's still in stuff, but it's not that much. He just came out with a sequel to one of his older movies. And then it's a romantic comedy, and the girl is in a popular 90s TV show. She was married to a popular actor who she's not
Bruce
married to
Almighty.
anymore. Oh, there you go. Alex got it.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I was not getting that one at all.
Oh,
Really?
finally.
Yeah. But I think I've seen it.
You've never seen Bruce Almighty?
That was the one with Jim Carrey?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That's a good movie.
See, there we go. You got one.
I got one. 2 million
Alright.
points, Alex.
2 billion for
million.
one question, right?
All right. For the next one, I don't know if Alex has seen it, but he should be able to get it. It's an action movie that there are multiple of. It's about a bunch of people with special gifts that
X-Men?
fight other people. Yeah, there you go.
What'd you say?
Whoever said X-Men.
X-Men.
Oh, man.
I haven't seen X-Men, but I do know a lot about X-Men.
He said
terms of
special people with special gifts that fight other people. You don't need to know anything about X-Men.
I was trying to give Alex one. Like, I was like, okay, he should know this.
I was like, oh man, is he gonna want a specific one?
No,
Yeah.
I was just gonna say the first one. That was actually the next thing I was gonna say. It was the first one of a bunch. But anyway.
Yeah, because I wouldn't know the names of any of them.
Ooh, here's a tough one. I don't know if either of you have seen this movie.
Oh, fair game.
So I might just have to quit on this one later.
This could be a 20-minute explanation.
This could be, and I don't think I can describe this movie for 20 minutes. All right, so this movie is it's like an action kind of movie. The main guy is he was in a Disney Channel show. He was also in a Disney movie that was really popular. Not like a Disney Channel movie, but like a Disney movie that was based on a book. This movie is about this guy has a twin brother who dies, and like he was the technician of like this system that watches people, and this system like not blackmails, but he like makes this guy do stuff because he's like threatening to kill his mom, I think, or something.
Wait. Eagle Eye?
There you go.
Yes.
There you go.
I have seen
Was
that
it?
one.
Eagle Eye.
Oh, Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah. I got the Disney movie guy.
Oh, you
I
didn't
actually
get
saw
shot.
about 10 minutes of that movie.
Oh, really?
There you go.
Wow.
Fair game.
That was lit. It was good.
That's another popular. I'll give you guys a popular movie.
Popular.
All right. It's a series of movies. There's been 5 or 4, I think. The main actor. This is the first one that I'm going for. The first one has a weird actor. He is known for doing a lot of weird roles. The other actor in it, he's from a really popular like group of movies.
Okay.
He's kind of like an attractive guy. And then there's a girl in it that I have no idea what else she's in. I can't think of anything. So I won't even try to describe her. And it's about the attractive guy. He how do I describe this without giving it away? He goes on an adventure for
I can feel this one. I feel like I'm right there.
If I say anything
I
like,
know. That's why I feel like I know
it's
this.
gonna
All right,
give it
I'm gonna
away.
guess. Pirates of the Caribbean.
Okay, which one?
Oh Jesus!
I said it's the first one.
Specifically,
I'm going to say the first one.
Curse of the Black Crow.
There you go, Smith.
Oh.
I was like, if I say anything about this movie, it's gonna give it away completely.
Right. It's really hard to describe.
There's
It's
5 of
pirates.
them?
Oh, Pirates of the
There's 4 or 5.
No, I think there's 5.
Because there's
I
the
only
three
saw the
with-
first 2. Were the other ones good?
That's
Well, if you've seen them, then I was just asking for the first one.
yeah. You've seen them.
No, I know, but no. I'm asking, I saw the first 2. Were the other ones good?
They were okay. The first 2 are the best ones.
Were they as good as the first 2?
No.
Okay.
no.
I heard like the last one had like mermaids or something.
Yeah, the last one was just Johnny Depp, though.
Orlando Bloom.
Yeah, no, he wasn't in it.
No, Legolas is the most unstoppable hero in all lore.
This is true.
Yeah, pretty much.
He never runs out of arrows except for at key points.
Except for Keith
I'm,
Richards. Sorry.
Falling bridges and stuff. No big deal. It's fly on bat.
It's true.
Ooh, I got a
movie
good
I
one.
remember very vividly.
I got a good one that Smith probably won't know because I don't think he's seen it. So, Alex, this is all you.
Oh, you
Alright,
know
so-
he's seen it.
What?
I'm assuming he's seen it.
Okay.
So it's a family film. Give that to you.
Oh no.
God.
It's about a mother searching for her son who was kidnapped. And he has to travel great lengths to find him. Along the way, he meets a woman
Oh my god.
who is
Wow. You think I
Extreme-
don't know this one? What?
What is it? What
Finding
is it? Smith?
Nemo?
Wow, good job.
You don't think I've
What?
seen that one?
Finding Nemo?
I don't know if you've seen it. I don't know what you've
I've
seen.
never seen that movie.
You've never seen
What?
Finding Nemo?
Alex,
No, I've never seen it.
Finding Nemo.
Okay, Alex,
I've never-
you describe movies that you've seen.
Yeah, me and
I've
Smith
ne-
is
I-
it. Describe
I
movies
cannot
that you've
describe
seen.
movies.
That was a good description.
Me?
This is great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you describe a movie.
describe
and
now.
we'll guess.
Man, I don't know why. I kept thinking, I was like, man, this sounds like Finding Nemo, but he doesn't think I've seen it. Everyone's
I
seen
didn't
Finding
know you-
Nemo.
I didn't know you've
Can't
seen
be
it. I didn't know you've seen it.
I've seen
My
it like
bad.
5 times. Come on.
What?
I thought everyone
I'm the
saw
one that
that
hasn't
movie.
seen it.
Yeah, what the fuck?
So you said you guys
No.
wanted to see it on a class trip.
I
Was
wasn't
that
allowed
on
to go on
class
that one.
trip?
Was you saying that? That's the right
Where was I?
We went to see it in 6th grade.
Oh, I wasn't there
Yeah, I
in
wasn't
6th
allowed to see
grade.
it in 6th grade.
Alex, shut up. Yes, you were.
No, because I like to talk a lot, and they kind of they
Makes
didn't.
sense.
It was frowned upon.
What was your reason? I wasn't listening.
He talks a lot. Anyway, so what's your movie, Alex?
What's my movie?
Yeah, it's a movie since apparently we've seen too many movies for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told you guys. You guys were like, "Oh, you've seen movies." No, I really haven't.
Okay, well,
Oh,
fair
Smith-
debate. I
Smith
have
said-
not seen a shit
Sis
ton.
said you've seen more movies than ever. I had no idea.
But like Goodfellas, like I've never seen that, but everyone's like, "Oh man, it's a great movie." Blah blah blah. Like all these
I've
movies
never
that
seen
people
that
say
either.
are great, I've never seen.
Okay, I got one. Okay, so this movie was in probably the mid to late 90s. It's a romantic comedy. Okay?
Oh boy.
There's 2 primary actors in this movie that are pretty big. That one is still kind of relevant now, and the other doesn't really do much anymore. So in this romantic comedy, there's this guy who's kind of a lowlife or whatever, and he has a profession that isn't very very good. But so he goes to an event and kind of meets like the love of his life. Okay, and the love of his life is also one of the primary actors. And she also doesn't have a very prominent job. So it's kind of like, oh, a match made in heaven kind of thing. But she is kind of together with someone. Or she is. So she has like a boyfriend kind of getting engaged person that she's been with forever. You guys have probably not seen this movie, which is great.
This is what it sounds like.
And that's why I'm saying this.
This is good.
Okay. So in this movie, so it goes on to romantic comedy or whatever, and then they kind of like fall in love and whatever. But in the end, the girl's like, I'm not breaking up with my boyfriend. We just got engaged, right? So the male actor gets extremely upset and just like at his profession in front of a bunch of people because like he goes to events and he performs or
Is
whatever,
this
right?
the wedding singer?
Yeah, that one.
Oh. Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah.
I had that in my head for a while, and I was like, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know if this is it.
I kept thinking like The Notebook. I don't really know. I've never seen The Notebook.
It's not a romantic comedy.
I don't know what it's about, really.
And that's like the 2000s.
Oh, yeah, Notebook's not a comedy.
I don't know. I've never seen it.
It's a romantic like drama.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's another movie that like everyone's saying, but I've never seen.
Well, it
Okay.
wasn't. It wasn't the late 90s though. That was like 2000s.
I don't know.
Yeah, the
They're
wedding
right.
was like late 90s, right?
All right,
Yeah.
that was good. That was a good obscure
Sure.
movie too.
It was. It was one of Adam Sandler's like less known movies.
Yeah, you described the whole
Yeah, like, no
movie
one knows
to
about
get paid to get it. Not just 2 words. Pet. Street rat.
Yourself.
Yeah.
I don't even
So
know
they have a
what
movie called
Drew
The Wedding
Barrymore's
Ringer coming out.
profession was.
Yeah, I don't remember what her profession was either.
She was like a waitress.
Oh,
No.
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, like that's how they met. She was like a waitress at the wedding thing.
Oh, was she a caterer?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
something
yeah,
like
she
that.
was.
Whatever. Yeah, whatever she was. It wasn't like a, a great thing or anything.
No, unless she owns it.
I'm pretty sure she didn't.
Okay. Okay.
I remember. I don't know. That's what I remember from the movie. I was gonna bring up Billy Idol eventually.
Oh.
Yeah, if you would have
if
brought up
you had
Billy
said
Idol, I would
him,
have known.
Yeah, I probably would have. That's the only movie that I know he's in, and I probably would have got it.
Billy Idol, and that would have been like, okay, they haven't gotten it. If they don't get this, then I can't really give much.
And then
I'll-
they fall in love
I'll-
again. Billy Idol.
I would say Billy Idol on an airplane.
Do you got another one?
No, I don't want to do another one.
What? That was like the best one.
Yeah, that was like the best one. Like it took us forever to get it.
You want me to do another one? Oh, you think I'm good at describing them or something?
Well, you might have just picked a good one.
Okay.
I mean, it's clearly that you don't know the movies that we're saying, so we both knew that movie, so it was pretty good.
Let me find one then real quick. Okay, I got one. So this movie, definitely a comedy. Okay. I would say it's mid to late 2000s. Okay. So there's a group of guys, and basically, their whole goal is to get laid. And so basically the whole movie is about that, and it starts off, they're kind of in high school, so they're teenagers. Okay? And so they kind of go through these things, okay? And they meet up with this girl that's throwing a party. Okay? So a group of guys trying to get laid.
Super bad.
Super bad.
Smith got it first.
Yes. I beat the Tyler
I
Made.
told you it was an American Pie. That was nice.
That was definitely super bad.
He's over here telling me it's American Pie. I'm like, babe, it's not American Pie.
Oh, okay, blame it on her. Yeah.
Say what? You're like American Pie. I'm like, no, it's not.
It's the same storyline.
Is it?
Pretty much.
I've never seen it. Yeah, a group of guys. I wasn't thinking 2. That like threw me off when you said like a group of guys, and I was like, well, there's only like 2.
Okay.
I mean, I hardly count McLovin part of their group.
Alright, so I got another movie.
All right.
I'm not gonna tell you when. I'm not gonna tell you when it was. But so to make it a little harder.
Oh,
So
boy.
this movie starts off as a guy, kind of a humble guy that's just trying to make a decent living. So he starts off at his job, and he kind of just learns the ropes of how the business he's going to be in works. So he's doing that, and he really likes it, and whatever. And then he loses his job, like it's just gone. So from there, he's like, well, my life sucks, whatever, but that's not going to stop me. So he goes looking for a job, and he finds this new job, and it presents him, he finds out about a new opportunity to where he was, whatever he learned before, was actually nowhere near as good as what it could be. So he kind of capitalized on that.
Wolf on Wall Street?
So, yes.
Yes!
Mm.
Yep.
I was thinking that for a little bit there. I was like, Man, he probably didn't want to tell me the time because it just came out.
Yeah,
Uh,
good. Fucking food.
wow, I never thought I
I
could
just
be
saw it
made
the
at
other day.
any.
Healing him. Healing him.
It's 1 to 2.
Whoa, I have like 3 million.
Okay, it's 1 to 3 million.
Alright, I got another one. This movie came out in the 80s.
Oh God, I'm done.
Alright, so this is a while back. So this movie is about a girl,
Oh shit.
and singular girl, and she has one best friend. And she kind of goes on an adventure, kind of like that. But her dad, is a very powerful person. And she has a bunch of sisters. So the girl has a good friend, a dad, and a bunch of sisters. So, the movie starts off like, whatever, like any movie would, like, just a little event happens or whatever. And then it kind of goes into, like, a backstory, like, she doesn't really like her sisters. Her dad kind of annoys her. He's a powerful dude. Whatever. So she kind of, like, runs away in a way. Like, she wants to explore the world. She hasn't really seen, since her dad's so powerful, what life is outside of where she lives. So she kind of branches out and sees it.
Is this the Little
And-
Mermaid?
Yeah, Little Mermaid.
Oh my God. I was not thinking Little Mermaid from the 80s.
Yeah,
I
89.
have no idea. I have
Wow.
no idea when that movie came out.
Okay.
Point for me.
Oh, Sandy got it.
Hmm.
Oh, that time she helped you. Okay.
I love Little Mermaid. That's one of my favorites.
Okay, that's my favorite too, Alex.
Great movie. But yeah.
His sister's in that movie?
Yes, yeah, lots of sisters. No, it's mine.
You're quite the bad, you
No, I'm
said.
not. This is my favorite.
So when was the last time you saw The Little Mermaid?
Me?
Yeah.
Probably a couple months ago.
Wow.
In its 80s?
Oh, whenever it's on TV, I watch it.
Oh.
I gotta find one tiebreaker
What?
for you.
Okay.
I got one for you guys.
Alright.
All right. After
So-
this one. Oh. Never mind. Go ahead.
Alright, so it's an 80s movie. Late 80s. It's a kids movie.
Don't give them that. I'll see for you.
Whatever. It's a kids movie
It's too late now, Sandy.
about a group going on adventures.
Oh. Ah, shit. What's the name of it?
No, hold on. You're gonna guess something completely different.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember what this movie's about.
Wait.
Oh, right. Okay. So
Jesus
it's a group.
Christ.
They were abandoned, and they go on an adventure to find their master.
Okay, I was in the wrong direction.
Oh, I got this Brave Little Toaster.
There you go, Alex.
What is it?
Brave Little Toaster.
Oh, man. That's a good movie. I haven't seen that forever.
You said the word master. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, the kids
Yeah,
'cause
movie,
they're always like-
Master.
No, because they're always like, master. It's like,
Were you
what the-
thinking of the Goonies?
Yes, I was thinking of the Goonies. Like, when you said the kids going on an adventure, I was like, oh, it's got to be the
No,
Goonies.
I didn't
from
say
the 80s.
kids. I didn't say kids. I said a group.
Oh, yeah, well, you said kids movie.
Okay,
Alright,
I got the final tiebreaker for you, okay?
Okay.
This movie came out during the early 90s. And
Okay.
it's about a kid. And he has this pretty big family. But he's the youngest in his family. So he's the youngest kid. Pretty
Oh,
big family.
oh yeah.
Okay? And they all live in this nice big white house. So one day, this kid kind of wakes up and his family's not there.
Home Alone.
Dick Smith got it.
It was tied.
I think Smith got it.
I was thinking that right away, but I wanted to see more.
The house isn't white.
Well, I don't know. Did Smith really get it? Yeah.
I don't know. We'll
Was
see.
it
We
tied?
can replay this later. This is
You
gonna
want to
be
redo?
no. This is gonna be uploaded, so we'll have the official time.
Oh, that's right, and we'll know.
Yeah, we'll know.
Their house isn't white. What
Okay,
the fuck
well,
are you
that's the
talking about?
They have
Oh,
a brick.
That was to throw you off.
Their house is not white.
I thought it was white.
Oh, it's
It's
brick.
brick.
Like, everyone
Oh,
remembers
gray
that.
and white.
That's why I was thinking cheaper by the dozen because their house is white. When he said white house, I was like,
Whoa,
cheaper by the dozen was the 90s? What?
Whoa, Smith gave us a David Hasselhoff Mel Gibson mix-up, so this is
Yeah,
a little
but-
better.
But you never saw Dodgeball, so
White-
it didn't matter for you.
Yeah, but you said a big family. I was like, okay, cheaper by the dozen because you said White House. I was like, that was not 90s. What the fuck?
I thought it was a big white house. I'm
Wait, didn't
sorry,
you
I'm a little-
buy that doesn't have a White House?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That's why I was like, White House. Pretty sure that was cheaper by the dozen.
Wait, isn't that a remake?
Yeah, it is. Of like a 70s movie or an 80s
Oh.
movie.
Okay.
That's why I was really confused. I was like, wait. Home Alone. Whatever.
I was waiting.
David Hasselhoff.
As soon as I said this kid was just left home alone, people are gonna think that.
Well, yeah, then I got it. But you said a big family and a White House. I was like,
Told you what it was.
Okay, well, I was 90% sure before he said the kid was home alone. I just wanted to make sure
Thank you.
for the tiebreaker. I don't fucking remember what color the house was.
I'm not saying that I didn't think Home Alone. I'm just saying when he said White House, I was thinking cheaper by the dozen.
Okay.
Now I know how to confuse him. You just throw in these little subtle clues that might throw him off just a
His,
tad.
his
Something
attention to detail is too high.
Never
He
even
can't say anything wrong.
care about.
Well, it's not like when Smith said the David Hasselhoff thing. He didn't say that right away. He was like, he's in that. And then I got the movie. He's like, yeah, he's the picture in the locker room. I was like, wait, that's not Mel Gibson.
It happens.
Yeah, sometimes.
So Smith wants to hide. He's the movie.
Okay.
director. Well,
Uh,
depending on the time.
Anyone else got another good one? Are we gonna call it?
I don't have anything
One? Man, I got plenty of good ones. Just the ones you wouldn't know.
Even better.
That would never get. All right.
And I can give you one that you'll never get.
I got it. Stall. Terrible movie. Okay, then we'll call it a wrap for this guess that movie, and then you want to pick a theme for the next one? Maybe
Are we doing movies again, or?
yeah, no, we'll do more movies, but like a theme or something.
Why don't we
Yeah,
do?
we can do Jeff's thing.
Why don't we do like '90s movies or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Or we can do like comedy. Like something.
Yeah, I'm game
Like
with whatever.
Certain criteria. Or like, oh, they were this big of a hit, or they were this bad, or they had this big of a budget or something. you know?
Movies on sci-fi.
Oh man.
Movies ranging from 4.0 to 6.0 on IMDb.
I can study. I will study up.
Okay. All right, then we'll figure out whatever it is later.
Okay.
And, call this one a wrap.
Alrighty.
Give me some.